very hard to judge because Sancho hasn't been playing with the first team for what 3 months now, and he's just started training with them. And Antony, he's not playing like an 80 million pounds player. I mean, okay, he didn't choose the price tag, but he's not even playing like a 50 million pound player. But I do think we should give him time, and I think we shouldn't be doing the same mistake we did with Jadon Sancho, and it's not putting him straight into the team. We start putting him on the bench, getting him 10, 5 minutes every now and again, and then not really playing. But so it took him it's been 18 months now, and we didn't really get a tune out of him. But I think what we should do with Antony is keep playing him because he keep getting the team how bad his performance is, keep getting the team if his performance has been like average or not that good. I don't think we should be substituting him because not only because we don't really have a right winger. I mean, Sancho can do it, but he's better off the left. Rashford can do it, but he's better off the left as well. And Pelestri, I mean, he's just a kid we just subbed him in, and he's most likely going to be leaving on loan. But I think both for both of them to succeed, they both have to be committed. I think if I had to choose, I think there is a chance they can both be successful, and there's a chance they can both not succeed as United players. I think Antony will succeed because not only that he's very young, even Sancho's young, but I'll start talking about Antony first. He's very young. He's very hungry. He hasn't really won much in his career. He got to the semi-final, but he didn't really win it. I mean, Eredivisie is not. It's not the best of trophies, and I think he's very hungry. He's willing to give everything. I mean, ever since he started getting criticized, in the first half of Arsenal and yesterday game against Nottingham Forest, he had a very good first half, but not that good of a second half. But this is for that. I don't want him to. I don't want him to take like the Sancho 18 months and still win get a tune out of him. I think he should start the next Reading game. He should start in Nottingham Forest game, and after we're playing Crystal Palace, he just should start in that as well. Maybe not full 90 minutes if Sancho's available because we can substitute him. But yeah, but the situation with Sancho, I think he had a bad last season, but it wasn't only him. It was he didn't get put straight into the team. The whole United team wasn't. I mean, Rashford had a bad season. Bruno had a bad season. No one was good. So I won't blame him. But this season, the start of the season, he kept winning. He kept scoring goals, getting assists. But even when he doesn't get goals or assists, he plays pretty well. And I think this Jadon Sancho we saw from Borussia Dortmund, that we want him to be with the same Jadon Sancho. We want him to the same stuff he's doing with Borussia Dortmund. We wanted him to do at United, and he was doing it until there was that game against City where the whole team wasn't good. Weren't great, and then ever since, Rashford came back, started scoring goals, everyone came back, started playing, but Sancho was the only person, and because at that time the competition was high, we had Martial wasn't injured, Ronaldo was there, and that's when Garnacho started coming inside the team as well. He lost his spot and didn't start a game he didn't start a game for a while, and then when he did starting games, he wasn't good. And I think what really destroyed him is when he didn't get picked for the World Cup. He didn't even come to the the mini preseason we had in the World Cup, and I mean, it's very hard for a player to be out the team for 3 months and then actually manage to turn it around. Now I hope he can, because he is very young, he is very promising, and he did have a good start to the season. And we do need him because we only have a good starting three. We have Rashford. We got Martial. Look, we got Rashford that's very consistent and getting us all the goals. Martial, who's very injury prone, and Antony not playing like how we expected him to be playing, which I'm not surprised because he just came to the team. So we do need Jadon Sancho. If Antony doesn't have a good doesn't have a good game, we can put Rashford and Sancho from the right. If Martial is not available, we put Rashford through the middle and Sancho from the left, because I do think that Rashford through the middle is much better than Weghorst, even though Rashford through the middle isn't that good. But unless the only reason I put Weghorst instead of Rashford is if Rashford's injured or Rashford needs a break. That's the only reason. Or if a game we desperately need to win, and if we desperately want to win and get goals, we have to play Rashford from the left. But if I had to choose someone who's most likely to succeed, it's probably Antony, because as much as I want both of them to succeed, and I think Antony would be the one, because Erik ten Hag has made that signing, and It's not, we don't catch Erik ten Hag often where he makes a signing and doesn't really work out. Even though but the massive problem I have here is because he's not worth it. I reckon if we bought him for 55 million, no one would have been talking about it as much. And even though Sancho, we bought him for what, 70 million. It's been 18 months now, no one's even talking about him flopping. But I don't think they're gonna flop. Well, I can tell you for 100%, none of them are gonna be leaving in January. I can tell you 100%, unless something crazy happens, Antony won't be leaving. But there is a chance if Sancho doesn't turn it around, then he could be leaving. And I'll tell you one thing, we're not going to be getting anywhere near 70 million like we got for him. I kind of don't want to be talking about selling him because it's a long way, and I don't want him to be sold, and I don't think he's going to be sold. But if he was going to sold, we would make a massive loss on him. So that is the video for today. Who do you think? Write in the comments who do you think is going to most likely succeed. I'm probably going to have 0 comments, but see you next time. Bye.